Morning world, I'm back again. Morning world, I'm back again. Some people call me poet, some people call me prophet. My presentation name is not for sale because the gift God gave this man, you can't put a price on it. Take all those names, throw them away. They don't mean anything. The only name I want you to remember on this platform is the characteristics of Jesus, knowledge of the universe and God. And that's the names I want you to remember when I leave now. You know, today is a beautiful day out. I won't be outside. It's a little bit too hot for me. So I'm going to slide in under the air conditioning. And I've been studying, you know what I'm saying, all different types of cultures. And I've been studying, things. And see, one of the reasons why I know you got to stay wide open. Stay wide open because you can learn from anybody. Even a clock is right twice a day. You understand what I'm saying? So, you may think that you can't learn them, but you can get something from that person, and that's what I've been doing. I don't eat up everything everybody says, but I take what I can leave, and I leave the rest behind. Gossip, all that type of stuff. People, passing things that they don't, they don't even know to be true. And then when you get up down the road, it's like even when you get to your own life, there's certain things I can reveal to you right now, but I can't because you won't be able to stomach it, or it'll just make you feel bad. So you have to be brought to a certain level. You understand, life, where I can give certain things to certain people I just can't give it to it. To not only that, because they weren't worthy enough to walk through the fire, like I said before. And when you get through the fire, you understand. It's like it's like there's different levels in life. You know what I'm saying? Some people would rather stay on the same level. And like I told you, when you begin to grow, a lot of people won't want you to grow. It'll make them very uncomfortable because you're used to looking in your past. You know what I'm saying? And instead of, I have a lot of people come to me and tell me I'm lucky, and I'm like, I don't know where you got that from. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of work that I put into what I'm doing. You understand? That people didn't see along the way, but they see my grind. And I'm not the same man I used to be. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what I want from my brother. Like God wanted all of us to have this same thing. That's why when you put man in the garden, and man lost his ear for hearing God's voice, you understand what I'm saying? And this is why a lot of people stay stagnant, because they run off everybody's ideas instead of learning to think for themselves. People, and because, people afraid to be alone or whatever. And then you'll find out once there's a hump that you'll get over, that you'll realize that you're never alone, because when you get on a certain level, you know certain people, you understand what I'm saying, that you know where to invest your energy and you know where not to. So it's not a matter of who somebody be thinking that they're better than you. It's understand. I'm not gonna, I talk to everybody, you understand what I'm saying, but I'm not going to allow you to suck my good energy and bring bad baggage and bad energy and set in my life. I won't sit with you. I won't sit with you at any table. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's all it is. You understand what I'm saying? And often when people come in your life, they're there for what they can get out of you. You understand what I'm saying? And God will, what He will do, He will allow you to stay down there a while so you can see who's real and who's phony. Because when you start elevating all the people that are there for the wrong reasons, they'll become your haters. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing. Don't get mad because people don't accept you. I had to learn how to accept myself. I had to learn how to accept my own mistakes. You understand what I'm saying? And I had learned how to not be that. I'll make a mistake once or twice, but you know what I'm saying. And the only person I was lying to was myself. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't lying to anybody, because at the end of your life or wherever you're at, it will be visual. You understand? To people, you can't fool. You put on new clothes or whatever, but people with high vibrations can read certain things. You understand what I'm saying? But anyways, I want everybody to come out here today And just try to be a better version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through some bumps right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not allowing that to stop me for what God sent me to do. If anything gets in front of my purpose, you understand what I'm saying? I will let you go like a New York minute and take my Texas time to do it. I'm not gonna catch you because I'll speak to you. There's certain boundaries you just like across. You know what I'm saying? And people need to learn this. Learn how to be able to sit with yourself. People usually when people get along, they can't be by themselves, so they'll go latch on to anything. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people know they're not going nowhere. So they figure like this, well, look, if I can have some company down here with me, you understand what I'm saying? And if you're foolish enough to go for it, you know what I'm saying? Because these people know, sometimes, you know, you can make one decision and your whole life will be messed up. I watch, I'm talking about not kings and queens, but emperors and emperors. I see emperors in the street, okay, and following behind people, and following behind them. You understand what I'm saying? And then people should be following them, but the fear keeps them from stepping into what God has called them to do. And like I told you, I wasn't afraid to do that. Like I told you on this station, banana nutrient, these are good. To answer that call, God will call every man, but will the man answer a call? You know what I'm saying? So, it says all things work together for the good to those who love God and who are called according to His purpose. That means God will call, but are you willing to walk in the purpose? And a lot of people just say, and I'm not here to fix people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to help you be a bad person. So if I see that you're doing something to your own detriment, you know, I'm here to waken you up, open up your eyes. If you don't, I'll leave you to yourself. You understand? See, I'll just plant a seed. It's up to God to do the increase. He'll send somebody else along the way if they can put up what I put up with. Like I told you, you know, a lot of these people ain't got time for nothing these days. You find somebody that's authentic, that's standing in your corner for nothing at all. They're not there to get anything from you. Then you find that type of person, you know. Keep them people in your life, and that's the type of man I'm trying to be today. So like I told you, I'll be going back into studying. You know, it's another day, and like I told you, I don't have a problem with being by myself. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I like it. You understand? It doesn't matter to me. If people were with you and then they changed up in the middle, they was never with you in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? So, I would like you guys to take that what you take. Nobody told you they love you till I do. So let me really. So let me go.